The drama never stops, and we are kicking things off with the latest buzz surrounding Jackson Mahomes. Everyone is talking about his potential romance with Temptation Island star Shyanne Blankenship, as fans scramble to connect the dots between their recent social media appearances. We are breaking down his transition from a high-profile content creator to the center of this latest relationship rumor.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next up, we head to Eugene, where Oregon Ducks quarterback Dylan Raiola is finally addressing the noise surrounding those constant comparisons to Patrick Mahomes. Raiola is officially ready to step out of the shadows and forge his own legacy at Oregon as he navigates the expectations of being one of the most talked-about prospects in the country. Find out exactly how he is handling the pressure and what he thinks about his future on the field. The spotlight shifts to Texas, where Whitehouse High School has made a bold statement on the gridiron by debuting custom Patrick Mahomes jerseys during their high-impact showdown against Tyler. It is a massive nod to the NFL superstar that has the local community buzzing and the stadium atmosphere reaching a fever pitch. We have the details on this tribute and why it has become the talk of the town. Finally, we are looking at the critical injury updates for elite fantasy football quarterbacks including Patrick Mahomes and Jayden Daniels as the 2026 season approaches. From knee recovery timelines to shifting offensive strategies, we are analyzing what these major health updates mean for your fantasy draft boards and who you should be targeting right now. Hit that like button and subscribe with notifications turned on so you never miss another update. Ever wonder how someone becomes a viral sensation while living in the shadow of an NFL legend? We're talking about Jackson Mahomes, a name you've probably seen trending for all the wrong and sometimes confusing reasons. Lately, the internet is buzzing with rumors that he's dating Temptation Island star Shyanne Blankenship, but there is so much more to his story than just celebrity gossip. First off, Jackson isn't just a bystander. He is a full-blown content creator. If you scroll through his TikTok or Instagram, you'll see the typical influencer lifestyle: dance challenges, lifestyle vlogs, and plenty of behind-the-scenes access to the glitz and glamour of NFL game days. He's turned his access into a brand, successfully landing partnerships and proving he's more than just a famous last name. But let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, he is the younger brother of Kansas City Chiefs superstar Patrick Mahomes. They are incredibly tight. Jackson was even the best man at Patrick's 2022 wedding. Yet, despite being part of NFL royalty, Jackson has always insisted he wants to forge his own path, armed with a marketing degree from the University of Missouri, Kansas City. However, his climb to fame hasn't been without its stumbles. In 2023, he faced serious legal trouble involving assault allegations at a Kansas restaurant. By March 2024, the situation resolved with a no-contest plea to a misdemeanor battery charge, resulting in 6 months of probation. It's a sobering reminder that living life under a microscope means your mistakes play out in the public eye. Now, about that rumor mill, is he really with Shyanne Blankenship? The internet detectives have been working overtime, spotting photos of them together throughout 2024. The kicker? It's caused some drama regarding the timeline of Cheyenne's previous relationship with Jack Mason. As of now, it's all speculation, nobody is talking, and the truth remains buried in their camera rolls. What do you think? Is this just another celebrity power couple in the making, or is it just more internet noise? Let us know your take in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the latest reality TV scandals and viral news. Until next time, keep questioning what you see on your feed. Ever felt like you were living in someone else's shadow before you even stepped onto the field? For Oregon's newest quarterback, Dylan Raiola, that shadow belongs to none other than Patrick Mahomes. From the headband and the haircut to that signature sidearm flick of the wrist, the comparisons have followed Raiola since his high school days. But in his first media appearance as a Duck, he finally set the record straight. Raiola didn't shy away from the talk, admitting he actually loves it, though he is quick to clarify that he isn't intentionally manufacturing a Mahomes persona. To him, it is just outside noise. It is a refreshing level of maturity from a young athlete who isn't trying to be a carbon copy, but rather a student of the game's greatest minds. Speaking of his influences, Raiola isn't just obsessed with Mahomes. He is breaking down tape on Brady, Burrow, and Stafford, proving that he is more interested in building his own encyclopedia of quarterback play than just mimicking one star. The biggest sign that he is ready to forge his own path. He traded in that number 15 jersey for the number 8, a legendary digit at Oregon, famously worn by Heisman winner Marcus Mariota. By taking the number, he is stepping out of the NFL shadow and directly into the history of the Ducks. Now, the plan is to learn, redshirt, and develop under the guidance of Dante Moore, a move that shows long-term vision over instant gratification. As he joins forces with his brother Dayton, it is clear that Raiola is all about total buy-in. He is playing the long game in Eugene, and that is exactly how legacies are built. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Ducks' future, make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow us on socials for daily updates. Tell me, do you think Raiola has what it takes to live up to the legacy of the number 8 at Oregon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. You know that feeling when a local high school team channels the energy of an absolute NFL superstar? That is exactly what happened over at Whitehouse High, where the football squad just debuted some fresh Patrick Mahomes-inspired jerseys in their dominant win against Tyler. It is not just about the threads, though. It is that undeniable championship aura that comes with sporting the number 15. Watching these kids take the field with that kind of confidence completely changes the game's momentum. And honestly, who wouldn't want to play a little harder when you are rocking the gear of a modern legend? It is a bold move that clearly paid off on the scoreboard, proving that sometimes, a little bit of pro-level inspiration is all you need to light a fire under your own performance. If you want to keep up with more local sports highlights and the stories that define our community, make sure you download the CBS 19 app on your phone so you never miss a beat. Tell me, do you think wearing jerseys inspired by your idols actually gives players an edge, or is it just all about the hustle? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Injuries are the cold, hard reality of the NFL, the one variable that can derail your entire fantasy season before it even gets going. If you want to dominate your league in 2026, you can't just look at the stat sheets. You have to play the role of the team doctor and understand the recovery timelines of the game's biggest stars. Today, we're breaking down the QBs coming off serious injuries and telling you who is a draft day steal and who is a ticking time bomb. Let's kick things off with the big one, Patrick Mahomes. Coming off an ACL and LCL tear, there's legitimate concern here. The Chiefs signing Justin Fields is a massive red flag that they aren't banking on Mahomes being 100% by week 1. Even if he starts, don't expect the rushing production that made him elite last year. My advice, lower your expectations and keep him outside your top 12 until we see him move. Next up is Jayden Daniels. His elbow is likely fine, but his thin frame against his aggressive playstyle is a recipe for volatility. He's a top 5 talent if he stays upright, but history says that's a big if. On the flip side, keep an eye on Bo Nix. He's expected to be a full go for OTAs and is now pairing up with Jalen Waddle. That's a massive upgrade. He's my prime candidate for a league winner this year. Then there's Kyler Murray, who had a rough go last year but gets a total reset in Minnesota. Don't let his previous struggles fool you. In a Kevin O'Connell offense, he's a massive bounce-back candidate. Now for the cautionary tales. Daniel Jones is battling back from an Achilles tear. Even if he's ready for week 1, the mobility that made him a fantasy asset is likely gone. Proceed with extreme caution. Finally, we have Michael Penix Jr., who is dealing with his 3rd ACL tear. With Tua Tagovailoa now in the building as insurance, the path to relevance for Penix is looking more like a dead end. In dynasty leagues, you might want to consider cutting your losses before his value hits rock bottom. Ultimately, fantasy football is a game of calculated risks. Who are you taking a chance on, and who are you avoiding at all costs? Let me know your draft targets in the comments below, hit that subscribe button for more deep dive analysis, and remember, in this game, your bench is just as important as your starters. Stay sharp and happy drafting.